Alright, hey guys. We're going to talk a little bit about how to play World Turning by Fleetwood Mac. It's kind of a hard song, and I'm not going to be able to get it note for note for you guys, but you can at least kind of see how it's going. I got the idea to do these from Gary Lee Cox, actually, who does a lot of Monte Montgomery tutorial videos, and for the most part, basically, I want to contribute to that library, so this is my piece. Now, World Turning is not a Monte Montgomery song, that's a Fleetwood Mac song, but Monty does a pretty kick-butt cover of it, so we're going to talk about some of the things he does there. And we're going to do it on an MMY1. Okay, so basically, start with, this is a drop D song. I'm in E flat right now, so I'm in drop D, that's D flat. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with this kind of, it's a real finger-picky thing, so I'm just giving you guys a start. We're not going to go through this note for note, but to the best of my ability to cover Monty's version of this, you're going to go like this. So that's the G on the 2nd fret, and then go to the 3rd fret of the D, and kind of pull it off. Just get that down. Once you got that, you can add the bass, the low D. So it'll go like this. And all I'm doing there is going 2nd fret of the G to the 4th fret, back to the 2nd fret. So what the picking hand looks like is this. Now Monty does a lot crazier picking with it, but I don't want to bug anyone out. This is a totally coverable song, so just stick to that. So that's the first part. Now the chorus is kind of like a C shape, but instead of that C major thing, what I do is I move it into this shape. So you're looking for that chord. So you're going to go like this, kind of like a rake. So that's this thing here. It's kind of like if you're playing Can't Find My Way Home. It's like that type of thing. So you're just walking down. So here it goes. And then you go to the 3rd fret of the D, open D, 3rd fret of the A, open D. That's how that kind of joins. So here's what the whole thing sounds like, and then we'll talk about some of Monty's cool solo techniques in that song. You ready? So that's how Monty's kind of covering the song, and of course if you listen to Monty you know that he stops, he does that. And that's where the vocals come in, then it comes right back in with that. So it's a very easy song to cover if you have a band or anything, it's a lot of fun to play. Okay, so now let's talk about some of the solo stuff. So in the solos, there's this kind of cool technique that he does. There's so many solo bits, we're not going to go through the whole thing, but we'll just do a couple of my favorite, or we'll do one of my favorite things, and I'll show you kind of what I do with it, and you guys can take those riffs and use them for yourself. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to play on the 5th fret at the G string. You need to drone this D first. Get that first. And what you're going to do with this finger is, so 5, 4, open, next string down the D, hit the 5 again, and then go to the 2 here. And then do the same thing but go to the 7, so you're just switching between 7 and 2. So check it out. So you can just kind of jam on it. It's a very cool song. As long as you have a bass player who's got a good brain to follow those things, you can have a blast with that song. So that's one of the things he does there. Now, one of the things that I do, and I'll just start kind of playing that part like as if it was going into the solo, and I'll show you some of the cool things I do, and I'll dissect one of the riffs to that some people might find a little easier to play. So it's going to go like this. finger picking D stuff that you can do that's pretty easy. So one of my favorite riffs that I kind of have worked into this is, because the song has such that D pull off, what I've done is when I get to the solo, I kind of vary it by doing this. Low D, pluck that low D with your thumb, and then go to the high D. But when you hit that high D, play it at the 3rd fret here. So 2 Ds, and then pull off on the high D at the 3rd fret. So, and then do this little open A, walk up. But when you get to that, don't play that D, it's gonna go back down. You can go up to the 5th. And there's all these kind of so it's not that totally impossible of a song to learn. I heard that like 10 years ago and I've been working on it ever since, but I didn't have a video to look at, so I'm hoping that some of the more experienced finger pickers out there are going to be able to take that and kind of run with it, because it's a lot of fun to play. So, alright, we'll do another one on some other Monte songs right now.